Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Today, I will be doing a one-card general reading for the zodiac sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and wherever you may have major placements in your chart. Please keep in mind that this is not a personal one-to-one reading, so please take what resonates and leave behind what does not. And if you would like a personal reading, please email me. My information is below in the description box. If you like jewelry, crystals, and candles, please check out my shop. That information is below as well. And if you enjoy collective weekly money, career, and finance readings, please head on over to my other channel, Money Path Tarot. That information can be found on the main page of this channel. And also, if you enjoy this reading and you feel as though this reading resonates with you, please like, subscribe, press the little bell for future notifications on future readings, and also comment down below. I have already cleared the energies and meditated over the cards. Now let's begin your reading. Okay, what messages do we have for my beautiful Cancers? Oh, hold on, that flew across the desk. You have gavel, involvement with the law. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a court case, legal issues. You could potentially be receiving a settlement, a judgment, something legal that you may be dealing with, a legal proceeding, something that you're waiting on legally. But some of you may be dealing with a legal case. You're waiting on a judgment. You're waiting on something to come through so that you can receive a final decision and so that you can move forward. This may have been holding you up. You may have felt that this have been a burden for you, or the process may have been very strenuous, time-consuming, and not allowing you to progress or move on in the way that you may like because it's taking up a lot of your time and a lot of your focus. This could be connected to an inheritance. This could be connected to property. Or this could be connected to your work, some sort of compensation, workman's comp, something that you're waiting on that's really holding you up. And this could be affecting your life, your money, your progress, or whatever you may want to move forward with in the weeks ahead. But I feel as though you may be receiving a judgment, or you're receiving some sort of closure so that you can move on. This could also be a criminal case, but you're going to be receiving some sort of final judgment or some sort of closure so that you can move on when it comes to your life or when it comes to this matter. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull Tarot to further clarify the card. Please clarify gavel. Wow, that flipped right over. So you have the Three of Pentacles. So with this card coming out, for some of you, you may be a lawyer working on a case with other lawyers in order for you to win a court case. Or for some of you, you could be going to law school and learning about law, doing an apprenticeship, learning from your peers in order for you to be skilled in your craft and become better at what you do. So you could be studying other lawyers, or you could be studying to become a judge. Some of you may also be a juror when it comes to a case, and you may be discussing the case with other jurors in order to come to a final decision. And for some of you, you may be seeking counsel in order to receive a settlement, a judgment, some sort of closure, or something in your favor when it comes to any sort of legal proceeding or something legally that you're going to be facing. But your case or the outcome that you're seeking is going to depend on a group effort, individuals working together in order to come to some sort of common ground, an agreement, a judgment, or a settlement. Okay, please further clarify. Ooh, wow, flip right over. You have the Hermit and you have the Ten of Pentacles. So it's going to require a lot of introspection, a lot of thinking with the Hermit card, a lot of going back and forth in order to make a final decision when it comes to this judgment. Or for some of you, if you're working a case and you're a lawyer, you're going to be really digging deep in order to find hidden information to prove your case so that you can win. Or for those of you that may be a part of a juror or making a final decision, you may also be going within, really evaluating your morals, how you see things, evidence in the case in order for you to make the final decision based off of your judgment and you tapping into what you know and what you feel divinely called to do, where you can find the answers that you seek so that you can make the best decision possible moving forward with this case or any sort of legal proceedings that you may be dealing with. And for some of you, if you're going through the case, you may be going within in order to find the strength to continue to move forward. Because as mentioned before, this may be taking a lot of your time, your energy, and your focus. But some sort of light is going to be shed on something so that something can be swayed to work in your favor. And this can be connected with this Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, you may be receiving a final decision. You could be receiving a settlement, a judgment, some sort of money coming through for you, where you're going to receive a payout. But a court case or something that you're dealing with legally is going to lead towards some sort of financial compensation, a windfall, a blessing. This could be an inheritance that may have been tied up in court, and things are going to be ruled in your favor. If this is workman's comp, this could be ruled in your favor by some sort of evidence or something being illuminated, light being shed on something, or your counsel working together in order to get you this huge win. But someone's going to be receiving a huge win in a court case that's truly going to work in their favor. And for some of you, as mentioned before, if you're going to school to become a lawyer or an apprentice, it's going to lead you towards a career where you're going to be very successful based off of your morals, your viewpoints, your skills, your knowledge, your intellect, your wisdom. And it's going to lead you towards success in your career with the Ten of Pentacles, where you're going to be very financially abundant, successful. You may win a lot of court cases, and a lot of people may look up to you for guidance, assistance, and inspiration based off of how well you do your job. You could also be elevated to becoming a judge because you may have won a lot of cases. People trust your judgment, your knowledge, and your guidance. And if you're currently a lawyer, you may be elevated to becoming a judge, or you may be promoted to a judge based off of your knowledge when it comes to court cases. But someone is advancing in their knowledge and their skills surrounding law, and someone's going to be receiving justice, a judgment, a settlement, some sort of closure when it comes to a court case or something involving the law. Okay, my beautiful Cancers, I'm going to go ahead and conclude your reading right here. I thank you for coming to my channel. Once again, if you enjoyed this reading, please do not forget to like, subscribe, press the little bell for future notifications on future readings, and also comment down below. I thank you once again. Have a blessed, beautiful, and abundant rest of your month, and bye.